Hello everybody and welcome back to Building Tutorials. And today I am going to be working on the museum once again. So last episode I built the final exhibit, which is way over here. And this is the art exhibit. And then we've also got the trophy exhibit here as well. Where we've got like a bunch of different rare items that you can find. So that is all of the exhibits done. Off camera, I went through and I put lanterns throughout the entire building. So now we've got plenty of light. I haven't actually put any in here, but I like having the torches here because I think it goes well with the mossy like jungle feel. So I'm gonna put the torches in that hallway, and then in here, I think I'm going to stick with the torches, but I'm going to move them around a little bit. So I'm going to put like 2 torches right here in the back, and then we'll put torches on the temple itself. So that is pretty much all the exhibits done. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be fixing the front area over here because this is a mess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this pattern. So I tried building like a cool pattern with the terracotta here, and it just didn't work. So I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm going to get rid of the front desk as well, because I'm going to move that, make it look a little bit better. And this entire area here is just going to get filled in with the andesite. Okay, so I've just filled in the entire floor here with andesite. So now that that's done, I can start building what I wanted to put here. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to build kind of like a big like dinosaur statue here in the middle, because I think that would be pretty cool to kind of like walk into the museum and see like a huge dinosaur. And then I'm gonna put like a little desk over on the side here. And I also want to build a glass floor that has a map on like underneath it, so you're like walking on top of a map of the world here, which I think would be pretty cool. So that's what I'm going to build first, is I'm going to build the map floor. So to do that, I'm going to probably put like 2 blocks of space in between the door and where the glass is going to go. The first thing I need to do is I need to get a map of the actual world first. Now I do have one in here. Inside of the gas station, I've got a map, but as you can see, it's not updated, because over here would be where the new plant shop and the museum's at. So I'm going to make a new one, but I can at least use these 2 maps up here, because that hasn't changed. So this one right here is going to be the first map. It's going to be of like this area right here. So let's go ahead and load that in. There we go. You can see the museum over there. It just barely fits in. So that's going to be the bottom part of that. So if I go and make a map here, this should be the bottom part. So I don't actually have the top part of this one, so I have to go over here. I think this should be good here. Let's make the map and see. Yeah, there we go. So we got the maze, and then we got the park over here. So that is all the maps that I need. The only thing that's not in here is this stuff. That's kind of like outside of the map area. Eventually, I am going to expand over here. So I'm going to make, I think I need 3 maps for this, because we got 1 section here, 2, and then 3. So I'm going to make 3 maps over here as well. Alright, so I've created all of the maps. The next thing I need to do is I need to create the glass floor. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to create a grid with the item frames here. I don't really remember exactly how many it is. I think it's 4 by 4. So if we go 4 blocks... I kind of want to start the map here and have like 3 blocks in between. So I'm going to go 4 here, and then I'm going to go up 4 blocks like this. And I'm going to put the map down, and hopefully this will all fit in here. So that is the map. It's actually 3 blocks. I thought it was going to be 4. So In that case, I could actually just get a bunch of, like, blank maps and put them over here. Eventually, I'm gonna expand further over there. What's the plainest map I've got? It's either this one or this one. I'm gonna go for this one, and then I'm just gonna rotate all of these. So if I go and rotate, like this. So eventually, I'm going to get, like, some more maps to fill in the rest of the area. But that is going to be the world map right there. So there's that. I could also put, like, some light down here as well. Like, maybe some sea lanterns or torches. Or I could put candles. Actually, I don't know if there's really a good spot to put candles. But I kind of want to have, like, a blue light to this. So we could put... That actually doesn't really do anything. I'm just going to use some of the sea lanterns on the side here because I think these will look good. I'm going to put 2 on each side like that. And then I'm going to cover this with glass. Now, I could also use the stained glass as well. I maybe put like a blue piece of glass down as well. Oh, that looks really cool. I'm going to leave it with the regular glass. But you could just kind of like walk over the world. I just have to get like some more stuff over here so that it's centered. Because right now, this is all we've got for the world. So the next thing I need to do is I need to put the dinosaur statue in. The problem is this actually took up a lot more space than I thought it would. So I'm going to have to move the dinosaur back a little bit. I'm going to go and put it on kind of like a wooden stand. So here's where the wooden stand is going to be at for the dinosaur. So I'll go ahead and fill this in. I got to put 2 more blocks here. And that should be in the center now of the hallway. No, it's not. I need to put 1 more block on this side. There we go. Now we've got... Oh, great. This is no longer centered. Alright, so... I feel like this whole building might just be off. So if I do that, it'll be centered with this, but it's not centered with the hallway. I'm going to have to get rid of like all of these lanterns and chains that are here because they're in the way. Alright, so I've got all the lamps moved out of the area. I'll eventually put them back once I have the dinosaur put in. And I'm going to be building this out of bone blocks. So I'm going to go and grab bone blocks here. I'm also going to grab some slabs and some quartz stairs because I think it's going to be the closest block that kind of matches the bone block. So if I need to put some stairs or some slabs in, I can. So I'm going to try and build a stegosaurus here. I think it's going to be a fairly easy dinosaur to create. So I'm going to go and put this in. I'm going to have to figure out which block I'm going to build this. And I want to build it pretty small because we don't have a lot of room. But the good thing is, this is a very long dinosaur. So we can have like the tail go over there. And then we can have like the face over here. Probably right in front of like the glass here. I think it's going to be a good spot for it. So I'm going to go and build these up like 2 blocks. And I could put these stairs in here for like the toes. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And then I need to put the body. So to do the body, I'm going to go ahead and build the bone blocks sideways like this. And then I'm going to have to put in the head and then the tail as well. So I'm going to go and build all of these blocks here. And I'm going to build this up. I think I'm going to go 3 blocks because we got plenty of room. So I'm going to go 3 blocks up like this. Yeah, I also like the sound that like the bone blocks make when you like put them down and break them. It sounds pretty cool. But there is the body of the Stegosaurus. The next thing I need to do is I need to build the head. Now the head is like really skinny. So it's going to be like 4 blocks out like this. And then... I don't really know how I'm going to do it. It's kind of just going to look like that. So because this is a skeleton, there's not really going to be too many details that we can do. And with like 4 blocks like this, it's kind of going to look like that. It looks more like a really big, like, bear. It kind of looks like the polar bears a little bit. I'm going to put the tail in. So I'm going to do... Should I do a 4 or 2 block? I'm going to do a 2 block tail. And I'm going to build this down like this. And it's going to go to right there. So that is the tail done. The next thing I want to do is I want to add the spikes. This is going to be where I'm going to put some of the brand new dripstone for like the spikes. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some dripstone. And I'm going to kind of like spread these out. So I'll go ahead and put all these down like this. So there's that. It's looking a little bit more like a stegosaurus now. I'll go ahead and put another one on the front. And then I also need to put some down the tail. The problem is the tail, I think, should go up one more block. So I'm going to build the tail in the same spot that it is now. But I'm going to build it one block higher. So now that that's done, I can go and put the dripstone down like this. I might even make these smaller as well. So we'll go ahead and put smaller spikes down the back. We'll go ahead and make that one smaller as well. So that looks pretty good. I just don't like the front. The front needs something, but there's not really a lot I can add. I could put like black in for like an eye. Oh, but that's gonna... Okay. I have a better idea. We're gonna put black on the bottom here for like the mouth. And then I could put maybe like an item frame with black in it. Would be like the eyes. So let's go and grab this. Now the eyes I think are actually on the side. So they would go like this. So there's the eyes. And then we got the mouth. That looks a little bit better. Okay, so there's our Stegosaurus. The only thing is, I might change these blocks to go up like that. So I'm going to leave the blocks going up. I think that's going to look a little bit better. But there's our dinosaur in the middle. We've got the map down here. I might actually build this out one more block. I think that makes it look a little bit better. It kind of looks like a turtle a little bit, with like a really long tail. But there's our Stegosaurus. I think it looks pretty good. And then the next thing I need to build is the desk. So originally the desk was there. It's going to move over there now. I'm going to put 2 desks in. I'm going to put 1 on each side. So I'm going to go and grab... Oh, what block did I use before? I think it was spruce wood. So I'm going to grab spruce wood, and then I'm going to use oak wood for the seats. So I've built the front desk here. I've got the spruce wood around the sides here, and then I've got the oak wood for the seats. I might actually do just like 1 chair on each side. So we got like 1 chair over here, 1 chair here. Or I could do 2 like that. And then I could have 2 different chairs here. And then I could also put maybe like a block over here. And then a block over on this side. And we could put stuff on here. Like a sign. I could put like a sign on there. I could also put 2 more blocks over on this side. So we can have signs on there. And we'll have like 4 different people working the desk. And I'm just going to do the same thing on this side. How many blocks did I go on this side? Okay, it's 4 blocks out. So I'm going to go 4 blocks out. And then this area in the back, I'm not sure what I'm going to use this area for. Because it's kind of just an open area. I was going to put like some plants back there. I think is a good idea. So I'm going to go and put these chairs in. I'm going to put the 2 blocks like that. And now I need to fill in that area with some plants. And I'm going to go ahead and put jungle logs like this along the back with some bushes. So we'll have that over there. And then we'll have the same thing on this side. So there's like at least something over here. And I might actually put like a bench down like right here so that you can sit. And I'm going to put some signs on the side here. So I'm going to put some signs on the side of the bench here. So there is a bench on that side, and then I'm going to put one on this side. I'm not really sure what I'm going to put like on these signs, but for now I'm just going to put blank signs. Eventually, if I think of something, I'll put it on there. I could put like an arrow on this sign if I do like some lines like this, and then I have an arrow that points this way that go up like that. That could be something I could put on that sign there, and I do the same thing on this side over here. So I've got arrows on both sides here pointing to the door. So I could do that. The other signs, I'm not sure what I could put on those. But I'll think of something to put on those signs. But I think this is looking really good. The next thing I need to do is I need to get these lanterns put back, because I broke the ones that were over here, but they're not really in the way. So I got to put these back real quick. Alright, so there is the 2 lanterns there. And then for this, I might put, I don't know if glowstone would look good. So I could put some glowstone down in here to kind of like light up this area. I also got some shroom lights to test that as well. See which one looks better. I kind of like the shroom lights. So we'll go and put the shroom lights down there. And that way there's some light in the middle. I think this looks really good. So we got the plants over there. We got the desk on each side. We got the huge stegosaurus. And we've got this map over here where you can see the whole world, which is pretty cool. So I think that's going to be pretty much it for the inside of the museum here. I've got plenty of lights in. We've got all the different exhibits. I should probably put like some signs maybe on the walls or coming down from the ceiling that kind of shows where to go to get like to the different exhibits. But the next thing I want to work on is outside here. I want to take these bricks and I just want to fill in this gap that's underneath the museum, so that way it doesn't look like it's floating anymore. And then I also want to add some like paintings on the side of the building so that it's not plain. So if I go in here and I grab some paintings, I can kind of display some paintings on the side of the wall. So I can go and put some paintings up. So we can just kind of like put a bunch of these like large pictures in. How many blocks in between of those? Are 4 blocks. So if I go 4 blocks in between each one of these and put these paintings down, I think that'll make it look a little bit better. So that way we've got something. I could even put like some paintings on here, but I think it's better just to kind of leave that open. But I think this looks really cool. The next thing I need to do is I need to build this path all the way over to the museum so that you can actually get to it. I probably should have made this path at the beginning before I made the map, so that way it would show up. But next time I make maps, it'll be there. But there we go. We've got a path that leads to the museum and the plant shop here as well. And then there's plenty of space over here for another build. And if you guys have any suggestions for builds, post them in the comments, and I will pick a random comment to build for my next build. So before I end the episode here, I do actually want to go through the museum and kind of like look through the whole thing. So I'm going to go and turn the ray tracing on, so that way it looks a little bit better. And there we go. We now have the ray tracing on. So I'm going to go through the entire museum with ray tracing. I'm also using a different texture pack. Before I was using the Razzle Core, now I'm using the Kelly's ray tracing pack. So the bricks look a little bit different. We've also got different types of glass, and the lamps are a little bit different. So let's look at the entire museum, which this actually looks really cool with the lanterns. The glass is a little weird because you can see like the 2 different panes, but this is supposed to be like clear glass. And then we've got the upstairs area over here. So we can go up. You can see the sun shining through the stairs. Oh, this looks really cool. Look at this. You can even see like some of the buildings reflecting off of the glass, which is pretty cool. Now the render distance isn't really that big when the ray tracing is on, but you can kind of look around the world here. You can see all the different buildings. You can walk out here. We got villagers, some pigs down there as well. So let's go down on this side and let's look at the rest of this. I think these lanterns look really cool. You can even see the reflection on the ceiling as well. Here's our Stegosaurus here. The bone blocks even have texture to them as well. So we've got that. And now let's go inside of some of the exhibits here. So this is the jungle exhibit. I've got all of the vines here, which eventually these should grow a little bit more. Let's go down. There's even like a little bit of like a 3D texture to the blocks as well, which makes this look really cool. So let's just go through the entire area. We've got the chest where you can open it. I gotta get some better loot in here. This is not very good loot. But you can go through there, and the door will close behind you. Let's head into the desert temple. I think... Oh, wait. I forgot. There's these exhibits over here. Oh, look at this. Look at the lava. Alright, even the tree is glowing. That is really cool. So this is the nether exhibit here. Over here is the end exhibit. Oh, look at the dragon egg. The dragon egg looks so cool with it glowing. We've also got this lever here where you can turn the dragon head on. I'll go ahead and turn that off. So there is the end and the nether exhibit. The next one we're going to go into is the desert temple. So here's the desert temple here. Let's go down and let's see what it looks like in here. We've got the chests with all of the loot in them. And if you step on this pressure plate right here, it'll make an explosion. There we go. There's the explosion. All the other pressure plates don't actually do anything. This is supposed to be like a little bit of a trap that goes off as you're walking through. So now let's go into the next exhibit, which is the art exhibit. Oh, this looks really cool. What is that? Okay, well, apparently one of the pictures changed in the texture pack. Where's my 4-block paintings? I thought I had 4-block paintings over here. Wait, did they, like, disappear? Or did I get rid of them? I might have, like, accidentally gotten rid of them. Alright, so I'm not really sure what happened to the paintings, but they're back now. So let's go into the trophy room here. I've got the heads over here. We've got the different items in the glow frames. And this beacon over here is glowing. We've also got the amethyst as well. And I think that's pretty much it for the museum. So that is the brand new Minecraft museum. I think it looks really cool, especially with like the ray tracing. It makes it look a lot better. You can see all of the lamps glowing on the side of the walls. Now let's head outside, and I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. So this is what it looks like from outside. I've got the paintings over here on the side as well. But that's going to be pretty much it for today. So I'm going to go and end the episode here. So make sure to leave a like and to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.